My name is Gertrude Inkoom. I play for GRA Customs Ladies, and I have been in the national team for 10 years. I have played hockey roughly 15 years now, and starting hockey was something I really didn't know much about. So I was in school one day, Ebenezer Secondary School, when a friend who plays hockey asked me to escort her here to the pitch. As at then, it was a sand base. So when I came around, I saw people play. I was like, what game is this? And like, hockey. I was like, okay, I have the interest, so I want to try it. So I started training here on Sundays with Zanko. Then later on, I didn't announce it in school that I was learning how to play hockey, but someone in a way told my PT teacher that this girl is good in hockey, so why don't you bring her on board in the school team? So I started playing the school team. I later ended up captain the Greater Accra to the inter-schools, inter-regions, then to the national team. National team, it's been tough because you realize I was a young girl who has completed SS, having the opportunity to play the national team with a very experienced players like the Pamelas, like the Olivias, like the Georginas and stuff. So it was a tough nut to crack, having to get a ground on the national team. It was around 2005. I was able to have the opportunity to be called on board. I was then a young child. People were playing I'm a defender. People were playing the defensive, and it was so marvelous. And I had to sit back and learn from them. And it's been an experience learning from one stage to the other. And since then, I've been garnered in the national team, and it's very interesting. The exposure, the kind of experience, having to meet a lot of people from different culture, different tribes. It is so interesting. Well, I'll say one of the major things I could pinpoint on is the TAP program. You realize that we went to UK last year, and we learned a lot of things from the England team. And watching them play in the Olympics was so amazing because we watched them train. And when we were there, we had a lot of experience. We had a lot of challenging, tough moments where even when it's raining, you've been asked to train. And it's not here in Ghana. When you are training and it's raining, you run off the pitch, but they will toughen your mind. They'll ask you, if you are playing a tournament and it's raining, will you run off the pitch? They gave us a lot of experience, practical experience when it comes to the game. We watched the England team train, we watched them play, and it gave us a lot of exposure. So coming into this tournament, the kind of experience we have last year, going forward for World League 2 in India also gave us a lot of exposure because we played with tough teams, tough nations like the Indians, the Polish, and all those stuff. So it gave us a lot of experience. So coming into this tournament, World League 1 in Ghana, I feel we are well prepared because majority of the players who were in subsequent tournaments, right down from the TAP program to this time, are in the team, and it's giving us the experience and everything to go forth for this tournament. Well, as you said, being a favorite is not easy. You know, everybody will be looking up to you, and we have made a mark. In the African chart, we are the number 2, and everybody will be expecting, if there is no South Africa, Ghana should be the next, and that is alone is a pressure. But for us, it's also a motivation for us playing at home, and that has given us a lot of boasting that, hey, we can do it because everybody's looking up to us. So we are poised, we are self-motivated as a team because we always tell ourselves, we are playing here in Ghana, everybody will be watching you. Maybe when you travel outside, people will not see the kind of performance you come up with, but now you are here, people will be watching, expectation will be high. People watch us play in the league. So hey, I know the performance of, let's say I know the performance of Gertrude, so I want her to perform more. So it is also a kind of motivation for us in this tournament. So as you said, we are the favorites, and we are holding on to that to make an impact in the tournament. I can say that it is also a good opportunity for us to show off the game. It's been a while since we played here. As you said, people don't patronize our league that much, but I can say that even with this year's league, people came around to watch us play because we often use the floodlight, and it attracts people to see what is going on here. But I feel that it is one of the major avenues for us to expose the game of hockey. And I always say that hockey is one of the sports that gives a lot of the youth working opportunity, because majority of us in the national team are in the security service, the police service, the prison service, and it's an avenue for us to showcase the team. Believe me or not, our big men will be watching out there. They will say, okay, this is why we recruited these people. Okay, we need more people on board, and it will open the avenue for the youth to also have employment. So that's why I always say that corporate people should come on board, because hockey is one of the games that help the youth. Majority of the youth are in the services, and it's also helping because some of them are even completed universities. They won't get working opportunity, but just playing the game of hockey has given all of us, especially myself. I'm in the security service, I'm in GRA Customs, and I've had opportunity to educate myself whilst in the service. So I feel that hockey is one of the sports that corporate institutions get involved in, because it's opening a lot of opportunity for we, the youth.